Hi, this is Willie speaking, and I am from Cape Town, South Africa, and I would just like to welcome you to this video. And in this video, we are going to talk about Bitcoin, and as you can see, the definitive history of Bitcoin. All right, so let's get started. We are going to have a look at the following. In the first place, what led to the existence of Bitcoin? And how did it all start? What is Bitcoin? Thirdly, who created and transacted with the first Bitcoins? And finally, we're going to have a look at how to set up everything step by step, as well as setting up an extra layer of security when you do transacting between accounts and wallets. Now, I'm making this video and I'm not saying I know everything about Bitcoin. There's still a lot to learn about Bitcoin, and but I just want to impart and share whatever I know about Bitcoin and how to set up the wallets to be able to transact with Bitcoin to whoever wants to know more about Bitcoin and how to, when you have Bitcoins, change it over to a currency. And if you have currencies, change it over to Bitcoin. And that is what we're going to look at in this video. Now, I think this might be quite a lengthy video, but the nice thing about videos is that you can pause the video, and as I go along and show you what you must do, you can pause the video and then go and open another browser and start the process by implementing whatever you see I do in the video. All right. Okay, so let's have a look at why Bitcoin started. And it all happened in America. That's where it all started. In 2008, with the subprime mortgage crisis in America that led to quantitative easing, or actually quantitative easing by the Federal Reserve. That led to, in its turn, to a global recession, which I know, and you know, we all felt it, and we are still feeling it. And in Europe, there was this debt crisis that led to Europe's down spiral of their economy as well. Okay, so let's look at the terms mentioned in the previous slide. What does subprime mortgage crisis mean, or subprime mortgage? That means that people with a bad credit record and default payments could now get home loans from the banks, obviously at a high interest rate, because the banks are now taking on risk. But when this was started, the banks knew that there were going to be people that's going to default on their installments, on their bond payments. Now, what the banks then did was they would take back the homes, and then they would have a property asset, which were constantly rising. Very clever from them, isn't it? The next thing we look at is quantitative easing, or quantitative easing. It simply means the printing of money by entering a few numbers on a computer and creating an account to say that the money exists. So it's literally mouse clicked into existence out of thin air. And this is being done all over the world currently because it was started in America by the International Monetary Fund, by the Federal Reserve, and it has now gone global. So everybody, even our own Reserve Bank in South Africa, is printing money as they need it. Now, the confidence in government-issued currencies began to come into question. And that is why Bitcoin started. And it was the perfect storm for the emergence of a new currency called Bitcoin. So let's have a look at what Bitcoin really is. Bitcoin is an internet currency. It's virtual. It's not something that you can see. And Bitcoin software enables a network of computers to maintain a collective bookkeeping via the internet. And the nice thing about this is it's not in control of one party. It's public and available in one digital ledger, which is fully distributed across the network called the blockchain. Now, in the blockchain, all transactions are logged, and based on complicated state-of-the-art mathematical principles, each transaction is verified by all the different Bitcoin miners, which all hold a node. Now, if there are any attempt to corrupt these transactions, the nodes will not arrive at a consensus and will refuse to incorporate the transaction in the blockchain, thus ensuring complete security. So that transaction will not go through. If those nodes do not correspond, it will not go through. So, in 2008, the birth of cryptocurrency came about, and that was called Bitcoins. Now, the security platform that gets used to verify Bitcoin transactions is called the blockchain, and that is the ultimate secure Bitcoin wallet. Okay, now Bitcoin transactions bypasses the blockchain, where it is verified by a public ledger of transactions by an extensive decentralized network of computers. Right now, who started Bitcoin? And who started this revolution? Well, nobody is for certain, but it is speculated that Satoshi Nakamoto, which is probably not his real name, started this whole movement. And we do not know the person's true identity, but there is much speculation. The only thing that we do know is that he's a Japanese guy and a very reclusive mathematician and a very well-versed cryptographer. And he made his final programming contribution in 2010 and then gave the reins over to Gavin Anderson, which is now the current Bitcoin lead developer. Now, in January 2009, the Bitcoin network comes into existence with the release of the first open source Bitcoin client and issuance of the first Bitcoins. Now, Satoshi Nakamoto mined the first block of Bitcoins ever, which had a reward of 50 Bitcoins. Now, this is famously known as the Genesis block, the very first time that this was done. And the transaction took place between Satoshi Nakamoto and Hal Finney, who was the lead developer on several console games. And they transferred Bitcoins between each other. Now, let's just have a look at who are some of the major players in embracing this new technology. And believe it or not, there are several big financial institutions, banks, that are now also part of this whole movement of Bitcoins. So obviously, that must tell you something. That people are seeing, and even big institutions are seeing, that Bitcoins are here to stay. It's not going to go away. Right, so as you can see, there's a whole lot of very big banks that has already become part of this whole Bitcoin movement. So they are already transacting in Bitcoins and studying the whole technology of Bitcoins. Now, how does transactions take place using Bitcoins? The platform I'm going to talk to you about is, the first one is called Altcoin Trader, which is based in South Africa, and blockchain, which is the security feature. But I must say that all of these platforms have got their own security in place already, because, you know, with something like this that has become so huge in just a couple of years, there are scammers that's trying to steal people's Bitcoins, and it has happened that people has lost Bitcoins. So, you know, all the security has to be in place, and obviously, you know, these platforms have all their own security features in place already. Now, as I said, Altcoin Trader is going to be the one platform that I'm going to talk about. The next one is blockchain, and the next one is Zapper. Now, the way we transact between these platforms, Altcoin Trader and Zapper, we go through the blockchain. That is where all the transactions gets verified by all the different nodes from all the miners in the blockchain. And if one of those nodes do not correspond, then that whole transaction gets cancelled, and it's going to go through again, you know, until all the nodes are verified, and then that transaction will go through, and it will take place. Now, as I said, this is the platform, Altcoin Trader, the first one. This is your conversion platform. Now, by that I mean is you can buy Bitcoins on this platform, but you can also sell your Bitcoins and exchange it for a currency. For instance, let's say South African Rand. You can exchange your coins for South African Rand, and your that will then be deposited directly into your South African bank account from this Altcoin Trader platform. Okay. The other platform we are going to talk about is called Zapper. Now, Zapper is a Bitcoin wallet, and it has a vault as well. Now, your Bitcoin wallet has security, but your vault has an extra layer of security on the layer of security. All right. Okay, so we're going to have a look at these platforms. Now, the way it takes place, or the way it should take place, is when you transact with Altcoin Trader. Let's say you want to now buy Bitcoins. You then buy Bitcoins on the Altcoin Trader platform, and then you want to put it into a Zapper Bitcoin wallet or your vault. You get the coins from here. It goes through the blockchain, and from there it goes through to Zapper. Obviously, you have to have a blockchain account as well, because you're going to take the coins, transfer the coins to your blockchain wallet, and then from your blockchain wallet you can put it into a Zapper account. And even if you want to now sell your Bitcoins on the Altcoin Trader platform, you're going to go through blockchain. So in other words, you're going to transfer Bitcoins from Zapper to your blockchain wallet, and then from the blockchain to Altcoin Trader, where you then can sell your Bitcoins and get currency for your Bitcoins. Okay. Now, this is where the security comes in. Now, although those platforms have their own security features, there is an extra layer of security that's very important. All right. And this is where we are going to talk about the two-step authentication. Now, most people today have got smartphones. And let's just go through and just see how to set up your two-step authentication on your mobile phone. So now this is your screen, okay, and as you can see there's the Play Store. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Play Store, you're going to click on the Play Store, and then you're going to go to you're going to type in Google Authenticator, right? Then what you're going to see is you're going to see this Google Authenticator appear, and this is what the icon looks like. So this is the one that you have to install, okay, and this is what it looks like. So when it opens up, it's going to ask you to install, and you just click on install, and it will install this Google Authenticator on your mobile phone. Okay, once it's installed, this is what you will see. You will see this icon on your phone. All right, so every time that you log into your altcoin trader account or your Zappo account, you're gonna have to go into your Google Authenticator. So you'll click on here, and you will then see altcoin trader and Zappo. There they are. Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up your Zappo two-step authenticator as well as your altcoin trader authenticator account. All right, so let's go there to the next slide, and we are now going to open up and register an account in altcoin trader. Now you will see this is the altcoin trader website. Okay, so you'll have to go there to this website, and then you'll have to then register by just putting in your username. Just go through all the steps here, okay, and then accept the terms and conditions, and then click on register. All right, okay. Step 2, once you have registered with altcoin trader, they are going to send you an email. Okay, and this is what the email looks like. So it's going to come from altcoin trader, and it's going to ask you to please click on this link to activate your altcoin trader account. So all you do then is just click on this link to activate your altcoin trader account. Okay, now once you have registered with altcoin trader, you are now going to set up your two-step authentication, and this is where you will find it. At the very top, all these buttons here, and you'll see two-step verification. You just click on there. Right? The next thing we're going to do is you're going to see this screen, and then you're going to go and enable two-factor authentication. So you will just click on there. Okay, the next thing is we are now going to set up your altcoin trader account on your mobile phone. Okay, so remember, you have already installed the Google Authenticator. So all you need to do now, after you have clicked on Enable Authenticator on the altcoin trader platform, you're gonna go to here, click on those three dots that you see there, and then this will open up. Okay, and then you just click on set up an account. Okay, so you click on there. The next thing you will see is enter provided key you found on altcoin trader's website. Now when you click on enable two-step authenticator on the altcoin trader account, this is the similar code. It's not going to be this one, but it's going to be a similar code to this one, which they call the secret code. Now you have to enter this code on your altcoin trader when you set up the altcoin trader account on your Google Authenticator. Now I'm not going to discuss this. This is if you have a QR scanner, you can scan this code, and then it will set up the two-step authenticator or the altcoin trader authenticator automatically in your Google Authenticator account. But let's just do it manually for now. Okay, so this is the code. Just write this code. Okay, then once you have the code, okay, then you will put this code in here in this section, and then here you will give a name of the platform. So in this case, it's altcoin trader. And then once you've entered this code, put altcoin trader in there as the name. Then you just click on add. All right? Click on add, and then this is what you will see. Your Google Authenticator will start running, and you will see this number. You can see altcoin trader, and you will see this number. It's not going to be the same number, it's going to be a different number, because this number changes every 30 seconds. You can see there's a timer on this side. Now this timer runs for 30 seconds. Once it gets to 30 seconds, this number changes. That is all for security. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next step. Once you have your Google Authenticator set up and you've got your altcoin trader two-step enabled, authentication enabled, then you can log in to your altcoin trader account. So you will just go to this website, and you will see this. Enter your email address and your password, and then you just click on log in. Okay. Once you log in, then you will see this. Now, this is your two-factor authentication that will appear, right? What you do then when you see this is you go to your mobile phone, you click on your Google Authenticator icon, and then you just go and find your altcoin trader account. As I've said, you will then get a code, a number, which changes every 30 seconds. Now that number you just enter right in here. Once you've entered the number, you just click on log in. Now remember, that number changes every 30 seconds. So if you are on your Google Authenticator and you see altcoin trader and you see the timer is nearly full to 30 seconds, don't put in the number then. Just wait for the timer to go to 30 seconds, and then it will give you another number. Once it gives you another number, you enter that number there, and you just click on login. All right. Okay. Now, once logged in, you can now go and deposit funds, or you can deposit coins. But in this case, we want to deposit funds in altcoin trader because we want to buy coins on the altcoin trader platform. Now this is where you will click deposit funds, and then you will see this screen appear. Okay, make a deposit into either of these accounts. Now altcoin trader has accounts with FNB, Absa Bank, or Standard Bank. So you can choose which bank account you would like to deposit these funds into. It can either be FNB, Absa, or Standard Bank, whichever is the easiest for you. So let's have a look at FNB now. So this is the FNB account. This is altcoin trader, their name. It's a check account, that's their branch code, and obviously that's their account number. Now the next thing is very important. This reference that you see here, this is your unique reference, which is linked to your profile, which is linked to your account in altcoin trader. So whenever you do a deposit into altcoin trader's bank account, you have to put this reference number in there, because they need to know where this money comes from, and they need to know who to credit with that amount of money that was just deposited into their FNB account. Okay, so this is very important, this reference number. All right, so this is what you will do then. you then deposit money into either of those 3 accounts, whatever is easiest for you. Okay, now once you have deposited the money into their bank account, you can go to transaction history. Just click on transaction history. Okay, then you have to verify that deposit. All right, so you will see it. I'm not sure, but I think it's on here that you will see you have to verify the deposit. Okay, it will either be here or it will be on your email. So they would have sent you an email which you just have to verify that deposit can go through. All right. Once you've done that, then as I wanted to say, every transaction that you do in Altcoin Trader, okay, they will send you an email. If you log in, they will send you an email that you have logged in. That is, again, just for security purposes. All right. So when you receive an email and it wasn't you that logged into your Altcoin Trader account, you can immediately let Altcoin Trader know that it wasn't you that logged into your account, and then your account was probably hacked. But you know, that is where two-step authentication is very important. All right. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Now, download the Zappo app onto your phone. The next thing we're going to have a look at is, or the next platform is called Zappo. All right, once again, you just go to Play Store and then you can search in the Play Store for the Zappo app. And this is what the app looks like. It looks like this. If you found it, then you can just click on it and install this app onto your phone. Okay, let me do the QR reader quickly. Now, this is what the QR reader looks like. It's just easier, you know, especially if you have quite a few platforms that you are on, and you know, you've got, let's say, 8, 10, 12, 14 different platforms, and they all have two-step authentication. It's going to be easier for you to download the QR code reader. Right? So let's have a look at that quickly. So the QR code reader, this is, just do a search for QR reader for Android. Depends what phone you have, but in this case, let's have a look at this one. And this is the one that you have to install. It looks like this. All right, this is the one I use, which works very good. I don't have any problems with this. Okay, so you can download this. It looks like this, and then the icon will look like this on your phone. All right. Okay, so that is the QR reader if you want to install that. Okay, so let's open an account with Zappo for our, you know, that's where our Bitcoin wallet is and our vault is. Okay, remember, we want to now buy Bitcoins on the Altcoin Trader platform, and we want to now send those Bitcoins to Zappo, send it to our wallet, and we can then even transfer the Bitcoins from our Zappo wallet into our Zappo vault. If we want to have it there, you know, and we know we're not going to use the Bitcoins very soon, you can put it in your wallet. And it's very easy just to transfer from wallet to vault and then back from vault to wallet. It takes a few seconds. It's very fast. All right, so this is what the Zappo website looks like. So that is the Zappo website that you go to, and then you will see this. This will appear, and then you just click sign up. Okay, you click on there, sign up, and you will then see this. You want to create an account. All you do is just put your email address in there and then create for yourself a 4-digit PIN, and then obviously also a password. And then as you can see, there's numbers here. Okay, you just have to put in these numbers down here, right? And then just click on submit. All right. Okay, the next thing you're going to get is you're going to get an email from Zappo to verify your email address. Once you get that, just click on verify email address. Okay. Once you've done that and your address is verified, you can now log in to your Zappo account. Now, what I say to everybody, that I talk to about having so many platforms, get yourself a book where only you know where that book is, or a piece of paper, but do not put any secret codes or any PIN numbers or passwords on your phone. Okay, I've got a book that I write all my PIN numbers in, my passwords, usernames and everything for every account or every platform that I'm on. I write that in a book. Only me and my wife know where that book is, so that if I forget what that PIN code is, I can just refer back to my book. All right, then you just put in your PIN code here to log into your Zappo account, and then this, you will see this. All right, Zappo, wallet, and vault. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to now also set up two-step authentication for Zappo. So you just click here on this, on your picture, if you've got a picture there, click on there, and then click on security settings. Once you click on security settings, this is what you will see. You will see your phone number there, and then what you want to do is you want to click on set authenticator app. All right. And then you also want to click on, you also want to check this box, require second factor authentication for login. Every time you log into your Zappo account, you have to put in your authentication code for Zappo, which you will get on your Google Authenticator. All right, so you just click on set authenticator app. Once you've clicked on there, then this is what you will see. You will see this code, second factor. You take this code and actually, sorry, you will get a code on your cell phone. They will send you, Zappo will send you an SMS, and then you take that code that you've received and you input that code here. Once you've put that code in here, you can click on validate. Okay. So once you've clicked on validate, this is what you will see. As I've said, you can either scan this code if you've got a QR reader, but in this case, we are going to do it manually. So the code that you have now received on your Google Authenticator, that code, you put that code in there, and then your 4-digit PIN number that you registered with, that number you'll put in there. Once you've done that, then you just click on enable two-step or second factor authenticator. Okay. Right. Once you've clicked on there, this is what you will see. Okay. Zappo, obviously the account, the name of the platform or the account, and then you will see these numbers, which changes every 30 seconds. All right. Okay. Now, let's go back to your Zappo, and now you want to click on wallet. Okay, so you click on wallet, and the next thing you will see is this screen. What you will see now that you're in your wallet, and then you have to click on my address. Why do you want to click on that? Because you have to now get your Bitcoin wallet address to input that on the altcoin trader platform, because you have now deposited money. Let's say you've deposited money into altcoin traders bank account. You want to now buy with your money that's in an altcoin trader, you want to buy Bitcoins. All right, so you will click on my address, click on there, and then you will see this number. Okay, now this is a unique number that is allocated only to you. This is your Bitcoin wallet address number. It's like a bank account number, all right? The only thing is that this number, every time you do a transaction with this number, it will give you another number. It will give you another Bitcoin address, another bank, let's say another bank account number, all right? Now, also, the reason for that is for security. So once you've used this address, Bitcoin address or wallet address with a transaction, this wallet address will change. But now here's the thing. Every time your Bitcoin wallet address changes to another number, you can still use your first Bitcoin wallet address. So let's say you've done 10 transactions and you have 10 different Bitcoin wallet addresses. All those different wallet addresses belongs to you, no one else. So you can give any Bitcoin wallet address to anybody to transfer Bitcoins to any of those 10 wallet addresses that you have, and you will receive the Bitcoins. Right? So because that is unique to your profile only, no one else. All right. So this is your Bitcoin address, wallet address. Okay, you have to copy this now. Copy that. Okay. So let's just have a look. You're going to now copy that Bitcoin wallet address. And what you will see here, you will see your balances on the altcoin. Okay, we're back with altcoin trader, sorry. So you go to altcoin trader platform. Here your balance with in Bitcoins is, it will show you your balance in Bitcoins. It will also show you the balance in currency. In this case, South African rands. Okay. So what you have to do now, you want to now go and buy Bitcoins. Remember, altcoin trader has now verified that they've received the money in their bank account. So you will have a, let's just go back. You will have a balance showing up here, right? So let's say you've transferred 1,000 Rand or deposited 1,000 Rand into altcoin trader's bank account. Once they've verified that the money is in their bank account, you will see a balance of 1,000 Rand appearing here, right? So what we want to do now, we want to go and buy Bitcoins. Okay, and the way we do this, very easy. You go and click on trade. Okay, click on trade, and this is what you will see, the next screen after you've clicked on trade. This screen here. Once you see this screen, you just scroll down this page until you see buy BTC. All right, you'll see that here, buy BTC. Okay, now you want to buy 1,000 Rands worth of Bitcoins, and the thing that you must look at is you have to play with the numbers. All right, so you want 1,000 Rands worth of Bitcoins, so you have to play with this number at the top, okay, to be able to see how much Bitcoins 1,000 Rand will buy you. Okay, once you get to 1,000 Rand, and now you have to be careful here, because obviously with all the platforms there are fees, but I can assure you the fees are minimal. All right, compare that to a bank which charges you astronomical amounts for transactions. In altcoin trader and Zappo, in Zappo there's no charges, but in altcoin trader there is a charge which is very, very minimal. And what I suggest you do is you can go and have a look at the fee structure, and there you will get an idea of the charges. Okay, so you want 1,000 Rands worth of Bitcoins, but obviously there is a fee, very small fee, So you're not going to get, you're going to have to pay that small fee, and then whatever you are left with, right, on 1,000 Rand, that is the amount of Bitcoins that you are going to receive. All right. So once you have 1,000 Rand appearing here, obviously that's going to include your fees. You then just go and you click on buy BTC over here, right? You buy BTC, and the next thing you will see appear is you will see this. Okay, once you see 1,000 Rand and you click on buy BTC, you will see here in the corner on the left, order successful. All right. Once you see that, then it's good. The order is good to go through. All right. So once the order has gone through and you've now bought your Bitcoins, you will see this. These figures will change, right? This figure will change. You had 1,000 Rand of ZAR. That's going to be naught. But on this side, you are going to have Bitcoins. Now, it can take anything from, I'd say give it an hour at the most. Although it's very quick, sometimes it takes seconds, all right? So, but, if you don't see it, give it an hour, or just come back every now and again just to see if they've now credited your account with Bitcoins. Okay, so you'll see that figure there change to the amount of Bitcoins you have. Okay, so now, so let's say you have now Bitcoins in your Bitcoin wallet that you would like to withdraw from Zappo. Now, we're going to have a look at how to do that. All right, so what you do is you just click on withdraw funds or coins. Click on there. And then this is what you will see. Okay, so this is what you will see. You will then paste your Zappo wallet address into here, like this. Okay, and then the amount of BTC to withdraw. That amount you will put in there. Okay, obviously you must take into consideration there's a small fee to be paid to Altcoin Trader, right? And then this is the last block. This is what you will get. All right, so that will show up there. I will also show you where you can see how much Bitcoins are worth in South African rands. I'll do that in another video. There's a platform that I use that works very well to see exactly what Bitcoin is worth, what all the other currencies are worth against the South African rand. Right, so once you're happy with that, then you just click on here, withdraw BTC. Right. Altcoin Trader on their side will then send you an email, and it will say, did you request the BTC withdrawal for an amount of so much? If it was you, then you can just click on this link to verify the transaction. All right. So once you've clicked on that link, then obviously you will see a balance, Bitcoins there, right? So now you want to now sell your Bitcoins. Remember what we've done is we had Bitcoins in our Zappo wallet account. What we did then is we transferred the Bitcoins from Zappo onto the Altcoin Trader platform. And once they have verified that they've received the Bitcoins, then you will see this, right? This will increase the amount of Bitcoins, that number there will increase. But now the thing is, what we want to do is we want to now sell our Bitcoins because we want to convert it into South African rands. So after you have clicked on, let's just go back. after you've clicked on this link, then you can just go to withdraw funds or coins. Okay. Or actually, sorry, not withdraw funds or coins. You click on trade and then go to sell. All right. Okay. Once you've clicked on sell, then you'll get to this screen. You just scroll down until you'll see sell BTC. Okay. So once you're there, this is what you will see. Okay. You will see in your wallet how many Bitcoins you have in your altcoin trader wallet. Then you decide how much Bitcoins you want to sell. Then you put that in there. And what will happen if you put it in there, it will then give you an amount in South African rands down here. Obviously, again, a small fee to be paid. Okay. So the end amount, this amount here, is the amount that you will get into your bank account deposited by altcoin trader. So once you're happy with that, you just click on sell BTC. Okay, sell BTC, and then what will happen is you will see this figure here will decrease, but this figure on this side will increase. Okay, so let's say you have sold 1,000 rands worth of Bitcoins, then this figure here will decrease, but on this side you will see 1,000 rand. All right, as easy as that. Okay, so then you have South African rands in your altcoin trader account. So what you want to do now next is you want to go and withdraw this amount. Remember, on this side, 1,000 rands worth of 1,000 rand. You want to now withdraw out of the altcoin trader account to be deposited into your personal bank account. Okay, so now this is where we go. You have to put in your bank details into altcoin traders on their platform, and with your bank account number and so on, and then you will just put in here, down here, the amount that you would like to withdraw out of the altcoin trader platform. Okay, once you've done that, you're happy with the amount, you just click on withdraw ZAR. Okay, then what you need to do is you need to click on transaction history, and then you click on withdraw. Once you click there, you will see two buttons appear, one for deposit and one for withdraw. Just click on withdraw. Once you've clicked on withdraw, then you will get to this screen. Okay, this shows all your withdrawal history. Right, then what you need to do is you need to go to your email account, because altcoin trader has now sent you an email to verify the withdrawal transaction. Go to your email account, click on the link to get it verified. Once you've clicked on the link, it's verified, and then altcoin trader will start the process of getting the money into your personal bank account. On this note, I would just like to say that if you enter your bank details on the altcoin trader platform for the first time, it's going to take 48, I think it's 24 or 48 hours for them to verify your bank account, your details and all that, before they are going to process the transaction. But after that's been done, you've now done it for the first time, the second time is going to go quicker. All right. Also, again, just for security. What I wanted to show you guys is just this. There was a guy in, where was this? Norwegian man, which invested $27. Okay. When was this? Doesn't say. Invested 150 kroner, $26.60. And he received 5,000 Bitcoins in 2009. 4 years later, this guy was able to withdraw $886,000 just from investing $27 in buying Bitcoins. Amazing, isn't it? The next guy is 15 years old, and he got some, I think he got $1,000 from his grandmother that gave him $1,000 as a gift. And what he did with those Bitcoins, or with that $1,000, is he bought himself some Bitcoins. And you can read the story here. Okay, just a few examples of, Bitcoin is a very trusted currency. It's been going since 2008. It's a very new currency, but that is definitely the future of money. So, in conclusion, I just want to say, do not get left behind. Things are happening very quick, and take action today and educate yourself on Bitcoins even further. And you want to, obviously, I don't know what you want to do, but in my case, I would like to leave a legacy for my children. And the most important thing is to get away from the banks as far as possible and as quick as possible, because we all know what the banks are busy doing, confiscating money out of people's bank accounts. So it's really bad. It's not a good place to be with the banks at the moment. So yes, that is why Bitcoin is there. So let's use Bitcoin. It's very safe. Nothing wrong with Bitcoin. And the other nice thing about Bitcoin is it's not regulated. So, what I do is I swap my Bitcoins, or I exchange my Bitcoins for rands, but I do it very slowly. I mean, I will sell 5,000 rands worth of Bitcoins, put it into my personal bank account, and that's where I will just keep money just for everyday use. But most of my money is in Bitcoins, so it's safe. I've got all the codes. I've got the two-step authenticator on my phone. So, all I wanted to say is that really, guys, Bitcoins is the way to go. So educate yourself more on Bitcoins, because in this video, it's impossible to cover everything. What I did now in this video was just cover the basics, and of whatever I know about Bitcoins, and share it with people that would like to know a bit more about how to transact with Bitcoin. All right. I just want to say thank you for watching this video. And if you need any assistance or any help, I see my telephone number is not appearing on the screen, but let me give it to you verbally. My name is Willie, and my telephone number is 072-8800-428. You can phone me, or you can send me a WhatsApp message, and I will try and assist you where I can. Once again, just that number, it's 072-8800-428. All right. Thank you very much. Until our next video. Goodbye for now.